What's going on, everybody? It's your boy JRich. Thursday Night Football is here between the Commanders and Bears, so it should be a good game, I guess. We got kind of screwed on Monday Night Football because Daniel Jones and the Giants did not show up. Otherwise, I think we would have been good on the DK Metcalf and Jones fronts. We did get the rushing yards for Jones, but the receiving yards in a no-show game from the Giants was not great and did not hit for DK Metcalf. But we are back today for Thursday Night Football for Week 5, and I already have some pretty good picks that I want to show you guys because there's a lot of good stuff available on the board right now. If you missed Breakfast and Bets with Ray and Mitch, make sure you go check that out. That was on Wednesday. And then also on Sunday, they'll be doing the stream again, looking at all the props for Sunday night and probably even a bit for Monday as well of what's available. So make sure you tap in for that. And if you want all of our picks and bets all the time, every sport, make sure you join the Dub Club. Link is in the description for that. You can use promo code BFAST if you want a discount, less than $1 a day, 12 plus cappers. So let's dive into it. Let's start off with where we always start, with my fantasy score props. And as you can see here, there's two players that stick out to me right now. It's Terry McLaurin and Khalil Herbert. They're both slightly underpriced relative to where DK would price them. Usually that is due to touchdowns, but I think in the case of Khalil Herbert, there's another prop that I want to get into when we get into the MySparry Edge tool. But these are some guys that are available right now on Prizepicks. So you could look at their fantasy scores and take them because they are slightly undervalued and probably get bumped like we saw with Daniel Jones last weekend. But let's dive into the tool because there's already one play that I found that I do really like, and it is Cody Barton under 8.5 tackles and assists. As you can see here, whether you're looking at Fliff, DraftKings, Caesars, BetMGM, minus 130 or even lower to go under 8.5. You see that Parlay Play has already moved this play to 8. Elite value. Cody Barton is a great value play and also a great spot on Prizepicks. So definitely look at that play if still available for you. This one will probably get bumped at some point, hopefully after I post this video, so some of you guys can grab it. But let's also get into some of the other plays that I found using the MySparry Edge tool. And of course, you guys can always use the MySparry Edge tool. Just go to mysparryedge.com and check that out. Ray and Mitch were all over Sam Howell's rushing yards, but guess what? It's still a value. It's still a value overall, 13.5. As you can see right here to the over. Let me just scroll down a little bit so you guys can see a little better. But Sam Howell's rushing yards over 13.5, minus 129, minus 115, minus 130, minus 128, minus 139, minus 135, minus 135. What more do you need? Almost every single book has this one juiced straight to an over. They still believe that 13.5 is too low of a line for Sam Howell. He's been running the ball effectively. I think this is a great spot for Howell to go over yet again. So give me the over at 13.5. And then another one that I found as well that I really liked is Khalil Herbert. So Khalil Herbert, looking at his receiving yards, and look at this value we're getting on Khalil Herbert's receiving yards. 11.5 right now on Prizepicks. And it is 12.5 on every other book, and it's juiced to the over. So not only is it 11.5, which is already some decent value for us, it's 12.5 on other books, and it's juiced to the over. That is exactly why this MySparry Edge tool is so phenomenal, because you can literally look across all the different books, whether it's Underdog, Parlay Play, Sleeper Picks, Fliff, DK, FanDuel, like all of them have the lines up. You can see all the lines compare completely for free, complete access to you. And that's one of the reasons why Prizepicks is a little bit under on Khalil Herbert right now, because you can see every other book has him priced higher. DK has him priced higher. Think he's destined for greater things in this matchup. And both these teams aren't that great, allowed a ton of points. So I think this is kind of where you're looking at right now in terms of value. Those three picks alone, tremendous value if you want to go after the fantasy scores as well. I think they're all really good spots. But you look at what we're seeing right now in this game, it's not going to be a great game, unfortunately. It's not going to be this phenomenal matchup. There should be some points. I like Sam Howell a lot. He's probably going to take some sacks. Justin Fields is going to be running for his life up against his Commanders defense. So you look at all this stuff, and I think this is where you want to attack these plays. Khalil Herbert is going to be the outlet for Justin Fields with this great pass rush. Sam Howell going to have to use his legs to run away from this Bears defense. And then as well, you top of that, Terry McLaurin, destined for a big game eventually. And against the Bears, I mean, Bears, terrible. They can easily have a good game against the Bears, so I really like Terry McLaurin here. We know that Sam Howell spreads the ball a lot. And then as well, as I mentioned, Khalil Herbert, I think he can go over his fantasy score pretty easily. I really like the play for Terry McLaurin. Sam Howell's rushing yards look really good. Khalil Herbert's receiving yards. And as I mentioned, Cody Barton's tackles and assists under 8.5. All these plays, all available to you on Prizepicks. If you do want all of our plays, make sure you join the Dub Club. But here is, 4 or 5 plays that you can put into a slip and are pretty good value overall. So as always, if you tail, give Prizepicks hell, and if we fail, do not bail. Check out mysmartedge.com to use this tool to your advantage. It is completely free to you, so make sure you take advantage of that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Probably drop it Saturday or Sunday for the Sunday slate. Until next time, you can follow me on Twitter at your boy JRich. Make sure you're also following Mitch Carl and Ray GQ at DFS and Donuts and Ray GQ. And I will see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.